Hello, my viewers, favorite on Skeletal Realities. You're most welcome to my channel. Thank you. Today, I'd like us to talk about what has been going on social media. I've seen that there's a lot of jealousy, negativity, envy on social media, whereby when you are just proceeding, doing your own business, people come in and they decide to report your account. And on TikTok, if you are most famous or you're doing your own businesses or you're advising people, so that these people just come in and they decide to make a WhatsApp group and they report your account. And now the most saddest thing is that they don't even verify to see if there's something fishy you've been doing on your account. They just wake up one day and your account is gone. And this has been very common. And at the moment, it's also happening on YouTube. Last year, it happened to Irene Jep, and her account just disappeared like that. Sunday, she went back to Nyaboansi and she was assisted. And at the moment, Brenda Irumbi's account has been reported and it is no more. Now, my point is this. As I've always said, what goes around comes around. Now, these people are reporting this account. You might think that they are holier than thou. No. Like the one who reported Brenda Irumbi's account, this person is full of lies, rumor mongering, and always using other people's videos. Suppose you were to be reported by all these people who uses his videos. Will he stand? The other day we saw it happened on TikTok also. There's this person whose account was eliminated, but then he forgot. I saw him say that, you see, I'll never report someone's account, but he forgot that sometimes back, that's what he has been doing. That's what he did to some people I know. Now, before I proceed, I just want to know something. There are some things you are doing today on God's children or on God's creation. It will catch up with you. Now, when you go to the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 40, let me just read for you. The king will reply, truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. Other version says you did unto me. Now, it has been said that there are people who behave well when there are honorable people around. When there are no honorable people around, they behave so crazily. Now, these people, when you visit them or when children visit them, they'll serve their children on plastics. They will not even give them attention. But when someone of high stature comes in, they pretend that they are caring, that these people who cares a lot about people. When someone who is honorable is sick or they are facing problem, they'll be the first to go there and visit, even in the hospital. But the neighbor around is ailing, they'll not bother. Now, right now you are here reporting other people's accounts because they're saying the truth, because they've been on your case. You just wait. Your account will reach somewhere, and when the same happens to you, what will you feel? You know, losing an account is like just losing your phone, losing something valuable, because you build your account, you put in effort, and then you wake up, it is not there. It's not fair. I was being told this story. I saw this story somewhere. There's a pastor who was talking about it on TikTok. He said that these people came to him. No, let me not say that story. I just want to give you a story that I was told by my friend. That this person who graduated from university, you got upper class, second class upper. The friend got just credit or maybe a pass. But after this person was born again, he was now born again. But he looked for a job, he was not getting any. So there's a time he was called for interview. When he went, he found that one of the interviewers were his friend. His friend who got the lowest marks. And so he went chanting to God, telling God, you see, you are very much unfair. How comes I did very well in college, I put in effort, but now I'm struggling to get a job. So he asked God for answers. And you know, as God is always, he answers. Now, when God was answering him, he gave him a vision of the two families. The parents of this person who was the boss, they were praying for other people's children. They were feeding other people's children. They were just kind to people, kind to other children. But you were shown his own parents. They were the worst parents. They did a lot of injustices in their workplaces. They mistreated other people's children. They mistreated their colleagues, their juniors. They were just crooked. And these people, they were mistreating, they used to curse them. They used to curse them. And you see, the Bible says the curse goes up to the 4th generation, the blessings up to 10th generation. And so he was told, even though this one is not born again, the prayers of his parents, the thanks, the appreciation, the prayers of these other people, the parents were assisting, are the ones that is holding this your friend. That's why he's not struggling in life. Some of you are here, you've made it because of the prayers of your grandparents. But your children will suffer because of what you are doing at the moment. But you have the opportunity to change that. You have the opportunity to lift that curse. Because the more you mistreat people on this earth, some of you just hate people you don't even know. You meet on social media, you've never met this person. You don't know where they're ailing from. And you just start hating on them. You make even groups to hate them. And you think you're doing something very, very, very wise. You don't know it will catch up with you tomorrow. It will. When I look at the Les gang of Nyabohanse, or those people are hating on iammarwa and on each other, on other people, they are the worst people. They're the ones who are manufacturing lies. They're the ones who are talking ill things. But they'll always, when the same is returned to them, they'll always be the first one to report. Sometimes I sit here, I wonder whether I laugh or just keep quiet. But today I've just said, I come to let you know that it is just good to walk out here knowing that even if people hate on you, just know that even if they're hating on me, my hands are clean. I'm not hating on anybody. If in my generation, if people did ill, you just pray God, and God will just save you and your entire generation. But you are here. People are focusing on doing good. People are focusing on making sure that the God's creations, that they're well, they're taking care of God's creation. But you are here bringing God's creation down, making sure that people suffer. And you think you are going to go scot-free? Let me tell you, it doesn't work like that. Just make up your ways. The Bible says here, whatsoever you do to the least of my brothers. These people, they might not even know you've been scheming against them. They might not even know you've been bad-mouthing them. Some people are in prison innocently because you set them. Some lost their job because you went and reported them to their bosses innocently, and they were sacked. Some are in the bad books because of your bad-mouthing. Others are very innocent. But you think you're going to go scot-free? The answer is no. The Bible says God can never be mocked. Whatever man planteth, they will reap. And I've been singing this song. If you're a Christian, you know. If you're not Christian, you also know. You also know that whatever you put across, it will just come back to you, whether good or bad. So what do you want to be? If you go to plant, I've never seen people planting weeds. And you are here struggling to plant weeds. What are you going to harvest tomorrow? YouTubers, TikTokers, people on social media, people in neighborhood, in the cities, reduce hatred, reduce lies against each other, malice, backstabbing each other. Friends go to dinner, you find that they're poisoned one. Pastors got to take tea. One of them has been poisoned. What is happening? Someone comes from abroad to the village, they are not going again because they have been killed. And you is killing people's children. You think your children are going to be well? Look at people who are bewitching other people's children. And you think God will make sure that yours prosper? You are a teacher every time hating on someone's child because you hate the mother, and you think that your children are going to be well? You're a policeman just manipulating a crime for people to suffer so that they may give you something. And if they don't have, they're set to be behind the bus. Retrace your